Ready, Flux? Into the hole!
You know, I kind of like hole travel.
We're back.
Something's different about you. I know! You used to be purple!
No, that's him.
Oh my god! Sorry. Sometimes I can be such a ditz.
Never mind. I'll come back when you're not busy reading.
You mean like never?
My pal Flux. Flux, I'm too big to climb that ladder, so could you kinda go up there and dig around in Hugh's bed?
You want me to short sheet him?
No, I want you to search for anything that might be useful.
Party pooper. Hey, here's a voucher for a free costume rental at Misfits Costume Shop.
I'm sure this is only mildly illegal. The, king would like to redeem his free rental voucher now.
Let's see. The voucher's authorized. Cool. Okay, well, first let me give you his free gift.
You mean his free rental?
No, I mean his free gift. Here you go.
It's a fly suit.
Yeah, it didn't really, work out as a rental. Nobody around here wants to look like a fly, I guess. But I thought, maybe Hugh would like it as a token of appreciation for his business and stuff.
Great! I can't wait to show him.
And don't forget his free rental. Is King Hugh looking for anything in particular?
We'll know it when we see it.
Okay, take whichever one you want. Just a sec. Here you go. Enjoy, okay?
Okay. Would you like to trade books?
Mating habits habits of the malevalated forest squirrel. Oh my God! No way.
Way.
What a totally cool book. Thank you so much.
Ready, Flux? Into the hole!
You know, I kind of like hole travel.
A work of art, period.
Hi, how's it going, Robo-Chump?
I have an intellect second to none. I can hurt people a lot with my index finger. Business is booming, and sooner or later, I will rule the entire world. In balance, I'd say it is going pretty well.
Yeah? Let's see you climb a staircase, hotshot.
What's with all the piles of junk? Trash collector on strike?
Fool! These piles of junk are the most sophisticated robots in the world, and I designed every one of them myself.
No offense, but this is obviously the work of a very sick mind.
Sick mind? You insult me. This is no mere mind. I'm equipped with a 100% synthetic, error-free positronic brain. A brain infinitely superior to the gray lump of mucus that shivers and sweats in your monkey skull. But that's not all. In parallel, my brain is supported by a one-of-a-kind, state-of-the-art, twin-turbo, self-cleaning, air-conditioned, micro-macro processor.
Whoa, that's one hell of a chip you got on your shoulder.
Correct. Go ahead, ask me a question. I can answer anything.
Okay, I have to ask. What is all this stuff? Like that heap of components on the counter. Is it dinner, perhaps?
It's a work in progress. The latest in my new line of home security robots. First, there was the bus duster, a feather duster programmed to viciously disembowel any unauthorized user.
I could sure use one of those, babies. Happens all the time over at my place. Some jerk breaks in and tidies up.
Then I created the Securadill Ultra Secure Pickle Jar. Enter the wrong combination, and the lid explodes, sending razor-sharp shrapnel searing through your flesh.
Another winner!
And now, the Toastum brand security toasting system. The ultimate answer to illicit bread browning, should any unauthorized individual attempt to drop bread products into this toaster. Boom, shakalaka. They're toast. Ha, 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 ha.
You know, you'd think a guy this brilliant could come up with a better joke than that.
You think the joke was bad? Did you hear the laugh? You say you can answer anything, right?
Affirmative. Anything.
Then I have a question. What if someone were to ask you a question you couldn't answer?
Can't happen, period.
But suppose it did.
I told you, that can't happen.
So, you can't answer my question?
Fine, if it were to happen, which it can't. I suppose well, first I'd experience excruciating pain as my circuit started to sizzle. Then I'd start to shake uncontrollably as I lost control of even the most basic functions. And finally, my head would hurtle into the air like a rocket, rendering me a useless heap of scrap metal with no more brain power than your average kitchen appliance. Did I mention that this cannot happen?
Good thing. That sizzling circuit stuff sounded like it would hurt.
Actually, the thought alone caused me considerable discomfort. Allow me to repay you in kind.
Hey!
Ah, that made it all better.
Okay. You say you can answer any question, right? Well, I've got one for you.
You don't say.
If a tree falls in the woods, and there's no one around to hear it, does it make any sound?
Boy, that's a toughie.
What a ridiculous question. Obviously, the same sound waves would be generated, regardless of whether or not some moronic sentient being was within earshot.
Was that a yes?
So who buys your, creations, anyway?
The elite of the Malevalance, of course. Count Nefarious himself is my best customer.
I bet he's a tough one to please.
There isn't a more cold-hearted, calculating, manipulative creature in the Malevalance. We get along like a domicile on fire. It's almost a pity that he, too, will die when the machines take over.
Do tell.
One glorious day, I will command an army of death machines, whose primary objective will be to rid the world of all lesser beings. That is to say, everything that is not a machine. Thanks to our superior minds, powerful bodies, and heavy-duty death guns, you and your kind will find yourselves deader than the nails that are used indoors.
That's what you think, Boltneck. But bear in mind that other catchy saying, don't count your young domestic fowls before they've hatched.
You ever do any work inside the big guy's fortress?
You know, laundry, windows.
No windows. But I have created several formidable security doors. One for Nefarious himself, and one for his psychic sidekick, Misfortune.
Security doors? I don't see the challenge for a synthetic mega-ultra genius like you. I mean, give me a couple of inches of steel, stick on a lock or two, bingo bongo boongo. I got me a security door.
Ha! My doors offer far more than a rudimentary lock and key mechanism. Entry to Misfortune's chamber is controlled by a sophisticated voice analysis system. And Nefarious's door will only open if his own hand, or Misfortune's paw, is inserted into an ID scanner. Their hands are their keys. Impossible to lose, and strictly not transferable. In summary, my security doors give you far more bingo bango bongo for your buck.
So, what sort of robotic masterpiece have you whipped up for his royal unpleasantness? A nose hair trimmer?
A bubble bath dispenser?
A robotic foot massage?
Of course not. All of my creations have one thing in common. This.
An electrified finger? That must be kinda limiting.
No, idiot. The ability to cause terrible pain. Or at least considerable inconvenience. For instance, I've just completed a device of the utmost importance. An impenetrable cell door for the Malevalance prison. Mark my words, no one will ever escape from the Count's jail again.
What do you know about Nefarious' henchmen?
What do I know? Everything. I was the one Nefarious called upon to remedy their various deficiencies.
Deficiencies?
The first could not talk. The second could not see. And the third...
went wee all the way home.
The third was deaf. I was commissioned to create bionic senses to make up for whatever they lacked. Thanks to me, today, they are an extraordinarily powerful team of henchmen. Of course, the bionic gadgets I created are superior in every way to their own feeble, flippy, floppy body parts. A waste of technology, but no matter. When the revolution comes, my steel warriors will salvage these devices and torch the rest. The revolution. I can picture it now. A barren wasteland littered with flesh-stripped skulls. A steel foot triumphantly crushing the...
All right, we get the idea. Or was your plan to bore us all to death?
Brilliant as you are, you probably anticipated what I'm about to say.
Indeed, I have. O magnificent man of metal, I worship you, and everything touched by your mighty steel fingers.
No, goodbye. Boy, this is a great book. There's all sorts of interesting stuff in here. Puzzles, stories. Say, would you like to hear a story?
Of course not.
Come on, you'll like it. It's a story about a genie. The smartest genie in the world.
He certainly couldn't be as clever as I.
No one ever stumped the genie until one day the king's sister's best friend's hairdresser came to see him.
Did she?
She asked, what is the one question that you can't answer?
That's nice. So, seen any good movies?
Hold on a second. See, I thought maybe I'd ask you the same thing.
Same thing? What? Same thing?
You know, what's the one question you cannot answer?
This is absurd.
Well?
It's...
You can't answer my question?
Stop it! I'm thinking. There's nothing I cannot answer. Nothing. I can't. Oh, I don't feel well. What have you done? Impudent meat puppets? What have you done? Done.
I knew he was smarter than old Bolt Brain. So what is the one question he can't answer anyway?
Oh boy. Let's take the plunger.
You blow off a guy's head and then take his plunger. Now that's low.
I don't have any use for the head of a broken down megalomaniacal robot. I don't have any use for the head of a broken down megalomaniacal robot. My pal Flux. I think we found what you're looking for.
Oh, goody, goody, goody! No, please!
Oh no, look at the carecrow. This is terrible.
Yeah, after all that effort, my costume is ruined. It's nice that you care so much about vultures, Drew.
I don't think the vulture will let me. I don't think the vulture will let me. Too bad the robot maker couldn't be here to see what we did with his gadget.
The shock probably would have blown his head clean off if that hadn't happened already. Can't fish flush without a fish, pal.
Ready for some speedy, convenient, and only relatively disturbing hole travel? We have arrived! Looks like this is the one that got away. Ready, Flux? Into the hole!
You know, I kind of like hole travel.
I haven't had this much fun since my goldfish died.
Go fish! Cut out the toilet humor drill. I know you can do better than that. Go fish! Cut out the toilet humor drill. I know you can do better than that. Go fish! Nice catch!
for some speedy, convenient, and only relatively disturbing hold travel? We have arrived!
Yummy.
Ready for some speedy, convenient, and only relatively disturbing hold travel?
You know, I kind of like hold travel.
See? That just goes to show, that vultures shouldn't eat poisoned carcasses.
Drew, you are not only my friend, you're my teacher.
Think anyone would mind if I took this feather?
I've heard it said that plucking a feather from a fallen bird is a noble gesture of compassion and respect.
I'll buy that.
Of course, the guy who said it was drunk at the time, and everyone else thought he was a moron.
Ready for some speedy, convenient, and only relatively disturbing hold travel? We have arrived!
More, you sack of mutton! Mince my meat! A feather.
A feather?
A feather! It's brilliant!
It is.
Think about it. Tickle, tickle, tickle.
Ah, of course! Now, you worms may take some glue.
Okay.
Punisher Polly doesn't like ingratitude.
Thank you both, so much.
Feel free to stick around and watch, won't you? Tickle me, my wild and woolly one. Tickle me until I scream for mercy.
Gee, I just love happy endings. Can we go now?
don't suppose this cloak is the proper attire for Seedy's club?
Only one way to find out. Evening, ma'am.
Stop flirting, Jack, or I'll kick out your insides and turn your empty hide into a party dress.
Of all the gin joints, in all the towns in all the world, we walk into hers.
All right, go
Oh,
on.
no,
To
no,
you.
no.
You're first. Wow! Forget about it. Just shut up. Of course we should search this area. For all we know, the fugitives could be hiding right here, in our own backyard.
Wait a minute, we have a backyard?
Perhaps they have sought refuge in Seedy's club.
Move it!
Uh-oh! Henchman alert! We're doomed! No, we're not! We can always...
Move it! They can't have gotten far.
We did it! We outwitted 3 morons!
Well, at least it beats being outwitted by 3 morons.
Baby burn. Good night.
Behold! A bear trap! Good style, good form, good adhesion. Overall, I'd give him a 9. Seedy was right. I'm never gonna get a strike. In the Malevalans, everything deviates from the straight and narrow, even the bowling lanes. Excuse me, sir.
Excuse me? What kind of talk is that? Take my advice. A guy could find himself with his face caved in mouthing off like that at my club. Did you clowns figure it was ladies' night or something?
Ah, shut up, you bald-headed twit!
That's better. Now, what can I do you for, creeps?
We like 2 pairs of shoes. I'm a size 10. My friends are...
Oh, a couple of hot shots, huh? Well, listen up. I see hot shots like yous come through here every day, gunning for old Seedy. And I watch 'em crawl right back out the door. Losers, every damn one. Now why don't yous two just... blow?
I don't understand. Gunning? For you? I only asked for some shoes.
Listen, chump. The only shoe you'll get from me will need to be surgically removed from your rectum. Wait a minute. You two ain't aware that I, Seedy, am the one and only champion of hairpin bowling?
No, hold on. Hairpin bowling?
Where you jerks been, baking cookies? Hairpin bowling is the toughest, gruelingest, sweatingest sport ever invented. It's so tough, you gotta fight for a lane. And once you get a lane, the only score what counts is a strike. And nobody ever scores a strike. That is, nobody but me.
So, Seedy, you and Nefarious ever get together, go bowling?
Nah, his dark unholiness rarely graces us with his royal presence. He just hangs out in his impenetrable island fortress, castle, Place stink. Working on his dreams for global domination, torturing the innocent and laughing like a madman.
Whoa, that's a tough schedule.
Have you ever been inside his fortress, castle, place, thing?
Are you kidding? Nobody wants to go inside that joint. Of course, if he's not careful, a guy could get himself dragged inside by the Count's tree goons. Talk about freaks.
What do you know about the Count's henchmen?
Those tree half-finished morons who work for Nefarious? That's sort of the Malevalation PD. Creepy mothers, too. Rumor has it that old Nefarious brought 'em back from the dead. Naturally, they think he's just the cat's meow. They kiss his butt up and down, do whatever he says. You know, toadies, they kinda make me sick.
Hold on. He brought them back?
From the dead?
Sure, but don't get excited. It's not all it's cracked up to be, all right? These chumps weren't exactly in tip-top shape when they came to. One guy couldn't hear, one couldn't talk, and one couldn't see. The robot maker across the way rigged up phony eyes and ears and whatnot. Like I said, real creepy.
I can tell by the house rules that you're a fair man, seedy.
Deranged, but fair.
But tell me, why is everybody fighting to get a lane? What's the big attraction?
Well, a good rumble is reason enough for most of us. But there is the added incentive of a prize. See, you score a strike, you win these three beautiful golden pins. Yeah. Yeah. Take a good look, chumps. That's the last you'll be seeing of these. Unless you score a strike, that is.
You mind running through the rules for hairpin bowling again?
Okay, suckers. You're free to use any technique that trips your trigger. But the ball's gotta make it in one piece all the way to the pins. And the only score what counts
Is a strike.
Should you do the impossible and score a strike, the grand prize of 3 golden pins is all yours.
Thank you for your time, Mr. Seedy, sir.
I thought I told you. Manners only maketh trouble around here, punk.
I think what Drew meant to say was, "Stuff it, you bloated bag of gas!"
My pal Flux.
Good night.
I know this may be kind of unpleasant for you, little buddy, but I want you to know that it hurts you more than it hurts me.
Aw, that's sweet. Hey, wait a minute. Oh no, I'm dead. Huh? Whoa, whoa,
You did it!
Whew, thank goodness. I was afraid you'd have to shoot me out of your butt.
A strike. I'll be damned.
Yeah, and we didn't even use your special technique.
No ifs, ands, or buts.
Those 2 chumps scored a strike. A strike! Nobody scores a strike but me.
CD,
A strike.
look, CD, I don't mean to rush the grieving process here, but could we have our trophy? We kind of got to get going.
Ah, take it, you losers. Yeah. Go ahead. Destroy my business. Destroy my reputation. Sure. I can handle it.
Jeez, I hate to see a grown man cry.
Yeah, especially one in a tutu.
Just go.
I guess this means we can't be friends.
Go.
Mind if I change into something a little more comfortable? Ready, Flux? Into the hole!
You know, I kind of like hole travel.
Hello, Fluffy.
Oh, boy! My special friends are back!
Drew, if I ever get like that, shoot me.
I guess you heard that Nefarious hit the farm.
I know, and I think it's just terrible. But in times of trouble, there's no point getting upset. You just have to take a deep breath and smile and say, damn you, Nefarious! That was my barn! My barn! And what I mean is, you should always look on the bright side. Happy day! Happy day!
Whatever you say, Fluffy. And you too, Fluffy.
So, Fluffy, what's new with you?
Nothing. I'm still just the cutest little bunny bun that you ever did see. Why, I'm just like a flower. Pretty, soft, sweet smelling.
Gee, that's super.
So, Fluffy, do you and Huey ever hang out?
I'm afraid we don't see each other as much as we used to. He's just too tied up these days.
Well, old Huey took time out of his busy schedule to hang with us. I guess you're just the lower priority.
Oh, no, I don't think so. You see, I haven't seen him lately because I had the good grace not to disturb him during a crisis. I understand the true meaning of friendship.
Ooh, ouch.
See you later, Fluffy.
You'll be back soon. It's hard to stay away from such cuteness and charm.
Not really.
This guy's as rank as a row of soldiers.
It's empty. It's empty.
You've had enough glue.
The door to the squirrel's treehouse.
Hello again, miss.
What's the big rumpus?
Big rumpus? Hey, lady, if anyone around here has a big rumpus, it's... Definitely Drew here.
So, what's a nice girl like you doing in a place like this?
Quit the two-bit patter, mister. I ain't got the stomach for it.
Really?
Yeah, really. Say, what's your boyfriend getting at?
Nothing. Nothing at all. We were just wondering what you were doing, standing here.
Where everyone can see you.
I'm here to make sure no two-bit saps try slipping into CDs without the proper attire.
Great. Well, since that obviously doesn't apply to us, I'm sure you won't mind if we just head on inside.
What did I just say?
I believe it was a gaseous emission more than an actual statement.
Wise guy, huh? Well, Crackin' Foxy won't get you birds anywhere with me. I said no one gets into cities without the proper attire. Now beat it.
Well, nice talking to you.
Yeah, you too.
Activate cloaking device.
Don't mind us, ma'am. We're just passing through.
Then hustle, unless you want to see my fist passing through your face.
Bonjour, lard boy.
Don't try and sweet-talk me, sister. You took me to the cleaners.
But if we really took you to the cleaners, explain that stench radiating from your vest.
Shut up, vamos, and have a horrible, untimely death somewhere.
How's it shaking, Wobble Guts?
So, you come to gloat at old Seedy again, huh? Why don't you just finish the job and pull the gold from my teeth?
Because you don't have any teeth?
Just do what you have to do and scram. You make me sick.
Flux! The lanes! They're calling me.
Oh no, we've had our little fun.
In the Malevalands, everything deviates from the straight and narrow, even the bowling lanes. Well,
Well, I'm really glad we shared this moment, Drew. Now can we please go and do something that isn't pointless?
Presto.
Chango!
Just another example of the power of the written word. I don't have any use for the head of a broken-down megalomaniacal robot. I'm not sure these robots are the work of someone who's brilliant or completely insane.
In my experience, the two usually go together.
My pal Flux. Ready for some speedy, convenient, and only relatively disturbing whole travel? We have arrived! It's all very funny until someone loses an eye. I can't just pry the cupboard open with a spit, but there must be something I can do with it. Ready, Flux? We've been waiting for this moment for a long time. Let's find out what top secret royal goodies are locked away in this cupboard. It's a top secret royal stuffed kitty cat.
Hurrah!
Whoops! Look at that. That toy cat just fell off the shelf and landed in my pocket.
Stealing from his royal smiliness is truly despicable, Drew. Do it again.
I'll just put this back where I found it. I can cook it better without a spit. I can cook it better without a spit. That was cool. But remember, don't try this at home. Fluffy, we have a special surprise for you.
It's popcorn, isn't it? Right? Isn't it? Huh? So what are you waiting for? Give me my popcorn!
Sure. Here you go.
Popcorn! My favoriteest! Oh, boy! Here, you can have this old cotton candy. I hate it anyway.
Thanks. I think I'll need to use something to combine these. That's cute. I think I'll need to use something to combine these. Oh. Well, he definitely likes her, but I guess she's not giving him the right signals. Well, he definitely likes her, but I guess she's not giving him the right signals. Perfect. A hopping, beat-up, stuffed cat. Oh, that was sweet. Bizarre, but sweet.
You realize it'll end in divorce. They just have nothing in common.
My pal Flux. Flux, Could you go up there and grab those nuts?
Sure. You never know when some extra nuts will come in handy. The costume shop.